Good day, everyone. As you can see on the screen, I'm Lovely Jean D. Popular. As the first speaker, I'd like to begin with bullying. But before we proceed, watch this clip I got from the internet.
Did I tell you about coming back here? Did you hear me, nerd? Just leave me alone. Watch yourself, punk. Everyone in this room wants you to die.
We are all brothers and sisters. I imagine that every person on earth has been affected in some way by the destructive spirit of contention, resentment, and revenge. The spirit of envy and hatred has led to some of the most tragic stories in history. Perhaps there are even times when we recognize this spirit in ourselves. We are not perfect. The people around us are not perfect.
Jess! Jess, come on! Mom needs a car!
People do things that annoy, disappoint, and anger. Though we cannot look into another's heart, we assume that we know a bad motive or even a bad person when we see one. This topic of judging others could actually be taught in a two-word sermon. When it comes to hating, gossiping, ignoring, ridiculing, holding grudges, or wanting to cause harm, please apply the following. Stop it.
No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. I love this quote. It conveys the meaning of knowing your worth. Because if you don't allow others to step your dignity, then they can't. Naara jud na sa imuha kung musugot baka or dili na ipaubos kas laing tao unya sila magpabiling labaw nimo, di ba? So ayaw jud mog sugot na tratuhon og dili maayo. So what is bullying? It is a behavior that is intentional, hurtful, and repeated by one or more persons. The behavior is repeated or has the potential to be repeated over time. Actions such as making threats, spreading rumors, attacking someone physically or verbally, and excluding someone from a group on purpose. We all know what is bullying, right? I know that you are intelligent students from your respective schools. So all I can say is that bullying is not a joke. It is crucial to know what are the things that can make it really called bullying. Kanang bantaan nimo ang imong schoolmates or classmates na kulatahon siya pag di niya buhaton imong isugo. Pwede sad kanang ichismis nimo siya na ingana na siya bayhana na or lakihan na, and in that point, ginaguba nimo iyang reputation. It could also be when you as a student attacking other students physically or verbally. Remember na mga mugawa sa imong baba dili na kutsilyo pero sakit kaayog dulot sa tao. Also, if your classmates are treating you like an outcast every group activity because maybe they say you as lower than them or can't even be on their level, it's an indication of bullying. So mind your actions and words because each of you can be the bully or the victim. Now, there are two types of bullying. First is direct bullying and the second one is indirect bullying. Let's discuss it further in the next slide. Here, direct bullying has two kinds. First is physical bullying, which involves hitting, kicking, pushing, stealing, hiding, or ruining someone's things. Sabotabol ra kayo, no? Physical bullying is a kind of direct bullying because the bully and the victim have contact with each other. Kaya syempre, malagom-laguman ba na or mabunog ba ng victim kung naa siya sa Luzon tas ang bully kay naa sa Mindanao? Di ba dili? So it means na dool silang duha to commit bullying. Second, verbal bullying. This one is all about the name-calling, teasing, insulting, and making threats. For example, sa conversation sa duha ka students, tas ang isa medyo weak or di kabalo mo tubag-tubag, walang isa kay kusog kaayo mang insulto. It goes to show na direct gihapon ni siya nga bullying bisag wala bunuga, kay gipasakitan man sad siya sa istorya at bangay jud silang duha. So, let's move forward sa indirect bullying. This type of bullying is when stories or rumors about a person are spread around and excluding others from the group. Like direct bullying, it has two kinds also. First is cyberbullying, the type of bullying that happens online or through text messages or emails. Clearly, it belongs to indirect bullying since the crime happens through any media platforms. Gipakaulawan nimo ang usa ka tawo sa publiko. Halos tanan na ay social media account karon, di ba? Imong post ginareakan sa imong mga friends. Mo comment sila, pwede sad nila i-share ang imong post. That's why bullying gyud ni siya. Cyberbullying to be exact. Second is covert bullying. It is designed to harm someone's social reputation and or cause humiliation. To all gossip mongers out there, gahulat pirmi sa mga chismis, dayon ikalat pa jud dayon sa pikas barangay, hangtod mo abot na sa pikas lungsod. Grabe na jud kaayong pag-humiliate sa usa ka tao, and it's not really healthy. Characteristics of a bully: show little concern for the feelings of others, often physically strong, have trouble following rules, may or may not be popular with other children around their same age, have more positive attitudes toward violence and peers, have quick tempers and are easily frustrated, be good at talking themselves out of situations. These characteristics are what we really imagine about bullies, right? You all know that bullies don't give mercy. They are confident to bully someone because they're surely strong. They don't follow rules because obviously, if they are, then there would be no cases of bullying. Aside from that, as we have seen in the movies, read in the comics and books, bullies are always superior to the victims and are capable of lying just to get out of the mess they have made. It's alarming seeing such scenes in the movies. What more if we see it right before our eyes in reality? That's why we should always be careful. Enough for that, let's take a look at the next slide. Are bullies and victims the same? Yes or no? We'll get back to this question later as we will be discussing the victims. There are two types of victims, passive and provocative. Passive, quite cautious and sensitive, insecure, low self-esteem, physically weaker, afraid of getting hurt. Sayo nasabto na. Ang passive kay kung ibuli, sugot lang na tamak-tamakan sa ubang estudyante iyang pagkatao, sugot lang na i-chismis kay dili siya confident kung unsa siya, sa kung unsa pa iyang mga potentials. Weak jud siya emotionally and mentally. Tas, syempre, musugot na lang na sugo-sugoon sa uban tungod kay mahadlok masakitan or dili na gusto na mas worse pa ang iyang situation knowing na mali jud na desisyon na magpa-under ra sa uban. The second one here is provocative, hyperactive, restless, and have difficulty concentrating. Hot-tempered, attempt to fight back when they feel insulted or attacked. This one is the opposite to the passive victims. Kani kay na ay willingness to fight back, but still not enough to stop the bullies pestering his or her life. Kay murag the more sad na musukol ni siya na person, samot sad siya bulihon, kay ganahan kaayo na makita nila kung unsa siya kung di na makasukol. Either way, bullying is still existing. Effects of bullying. We are now down to more important content for this topic. Anxiety, depression, stress, nausea, self-withdrawal, loneliness, and insomnia. These are the common effects of bullying. What you all need to know aside from this is that the fear those bullies instill in the victims often comes even in their dreams, which lacks them to be productive, positive, and improved as an individual and as a student. Their schoolwork and academic results are worse than before. They will lose hope, and sometimes the solution they could ever have is to kill themselves. And we wouldn't want that to happen. Sayang lang ilang kinabuhi. Bullying must be stopped. Kay red flag jud siya. Dili lang sa relationship ang red flag. Pwede sa school. So no to bullying, guys. Why do others let it happen? Bitaw, ngano ang uban ginapasagdaan rani bisag harap-harapan na nilang makita ni. They are the bystander. Either muside sila sa bully or sa victim, pero walay ginahimo to stop the chaos. Let's read the common reasons why they let bullying happens. The bully is someone others look up to and want to hang out with. Simple reason. Ginahangaan nila ang mga bullies tungod kay gahi lagi sila sa pananaw sa uban, and if mapabilong kanila na grupo, gahi na sad ka og taas ang possibility na di jud ka mabully. The second reason here is that they are entertained by the bullying. Some people make fun of bullying. They see it as an entertainment, and whenever the victims get hurt or receive beatings, that's where the fun is coming. Third, they are afraid that if they say something, the bully will turn on them. This is mostly what is happening. Mahadlok magsumbong sa lain kay ginathreatened man sila sa bullies. They're afraid that the attention of the bullies will be on them, and they don't want that. So sometimes they just don't really have a choice. The issue is serious and needs to be acted on immediately. So how can we help? Know what kind of bully you are dealing with. Report all bullying to an authority figure. Help others. Learn self-defense. Feel good about you. Stand tall and be brave. Get a body and be a body. My dear students, stand up, speak up. You can save a life. Bullying affects everyone, not just the victims of bullying, but the bullies and everyone surrounding them. It has been an exceeding issue over the years. It is about time to make it stop. The golden rule: treat others the way you want to be treated. That would be all for my presentation. Kabalo man ko nga daghan gyud mong nasabtan, bisan pag wala ko nag-discuss, dili ko mag-discuss, kay kabalo ko nga utukan kaayo mo nga mga estudyante, utukan kay mo na mga bata. So keep up the good work, and then good luck lang sa life. Aja!